It looks kind of rough down here today, but I'm putting Hannah's motor together. My voice is back going. I don't know. Well, I got a sore throat because of all that sinus from going up in the mountains yesterday. I got lube on it. I got it covered up. I just took a bag off of it. I've tightened everything. I marked it as I tightened it. Made sure I tightened it, marked it, tightened it, marked it. That's 22 foot-pounds, and then an additional, so every one of them was 22 foot-pounds, and then had to go in an additional 155 degrees. Got the timing chain set on it. The water pump chain and guides and all that crap. I got to get my I seem to have broke the pliers. I got to take that little keeper I take that out and push that plunger in and lock it down again. That's a brand new one. That's a good tight one. That's a Chloe, whatever the hell it is. But here's some of the parts for the motor. It's got to go back. So the oil pan's on the front. Everything in here, I got this temporarily in there. I got to reset the other one, but that's just temporarily, and I keep the chain tight. Make sure I got it on time. Marked everything. As I tighten, I marked that too to make sure. Check, and recheck, and then check some more just to make sure. This motor stand here, the way it's mounted on the motor stand, it's down low compared to the old motor. This the old one, I put all the new parts on and had to transfer them for this because it didn't run over 5 minutes before I heard it knocking. Then the first rod's knocking, so I had to put that over in this motor, and everything on it's right. And so this one will be retired. I don't know what I'm gonna probably keep the head off of it. I don't think I'll keep anything else. Maybe the balance and shafts. I don't know. But I got a few other little things to transfer. Sensors, these was working really good. Didn't have any troubles with no lights or nothing like that. I got to take the flywheel off of it. I use sockets for spacers on this one. The water pump housing, I got to get that new, I got a new one on the other one. Put that seal around it, and I'll still put gasket maker on it just for the hell of it. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. And like I said, it takes me a while to do something like it because I torque and retorque, or make sure it's back to torque, because you got to watch these torque to yield bolts. Some of them I went 22 foot-pounds and then tightened it 155 degrees, and it tells you the torque after that. Well, this one was like 80. This one was like 76. This one was like 60 something. But I went 155 degrees. I got a good torque wrench. Come from Harbor Freight, but it's the Quincy best one they got. Seems to be doing pretty good. A friend of mine put it up against his Snap-on, and it done the same thing as his did. So I don't know, but that's where we're at today on this. And I got the table all junked up. Got to clean it off in just a few minutes, but that's mostly just a few little things to wipe your hands on. with the cookout. This amplifier here, gotta get down with it. That's the oil I'm gonna use for break-in. Even though it don't take any DDP for these, I'm putting it in anyways. I'm assembling it with that Ultra Slick. So, and I'm putting Loctite on all the hardware. I gotta go to town tomorrow and get these new bolts. These are the last two I gotta get, I think. I guess you could reuse them, but I'm not. I think they're like $60, so they're paying for it, so I'm gonna get them. But all the other stuff is here. New gaskets and everything. Brand new ones for that, for the pan. My ZZP stuff, the new gasket, AC Delco. All the rod bolts in it was new, AC Delco. I put all new bolts in it that I could, all besides the little stuff. Anything like crank, the main bolts, the rod bolts, the cam bolts, all that stuff's in it new. And that's an old timing set came off the other motor. They say this motor's only got 40,000 miles on it. When I bought it, and they sent me the wrong one. That's a brand new oil pump. Go back on it. Millens. Those the coils. And all my torque wrenches, I've set them back down to 0 so they won't be messed up. But that's the new for the variable valve timing solenoids. But yep, that's what we're doing today. All right, then, y'all have a good day. And I still got some amplifiers for sale. I need to pay some bills. One in particular, land tax. But all right, then, y'all have a good day. Later.